Since 2005, state park funding has been $300 million annually, half of which has been provided from the general fund. Unfortunately, this source of revenue has been largely unreliable and insufficient, leading to 3 decades of persistent underfunding. Those in favor of the proposition argue that without this additional fee, state parks will be on the brink of irreversible damage. Also known as the State Parks and Wildlife Conservation Trust Fund Act, Proposition 21 proposes an additional $18 for most vehicles registered on or after January 1, 2011. In return for these fees, all California vehicles are granted free admission to all units of the state park system. To ensure that the funds are spent appropriately, the Act will be subject to annual independent auditing and oversight. Opponents of the proposition have claimed that they are against any additional taxes. Because the fee does not offer charged users anything in return, critics believe the proposition misrepresents this additional vehicle charge as a fee when it is in fact a tax. By presenting the additional charge under the guise of a fee, those supporting the bill have bypassed California's constitutional requirement that requires a 2/3 majority approval from voters or the legislature for new taxes to be approved. Furthermore, opponents claim that the proposition does not explicitly ensure that the funds intended for parks will not be diverted towards other government programs or towards alleviating the state's current $19 billion deficit. Critics cite the state government's previous displays of wasteful spending as evidence that this proposition should not come into effect.